Hey guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome to another Parkitect Alpha update. So today we're taking a look at the brand new Alpha 15 that dropped this morning. So I've had a couple of issues with this video. I started recording it literally 10 minutes after this alpha was released, and for some reason on my other recording PC that I normally use for Parkitect, every time I did anything with water, so terrain, water editing, or the new water screens, it would completely crash the recording. So it's taken me a little while, but now I've got it loaded up on my other computer. So the graphics aren't going to be as high on this recording. However, it will still give you a good indication of the new stuff that's in Alpha 15. So all that aside, let's get in and have a look. So let's just start a new sandbox, load it up, and I will show you some of the new things in this new Alpha update. Right then, so let's make a start. So some of the new things, one of the main behind the scenes things that has been updated in this build, there's been some UI changes. So before, when you would load up your theming, or you'd get your structures, let's go for structures for an example. It'd take ages for the actual icons and everything to load up, as every single thing in the subcategory would be loaded by the game. Now what they've done is only the things that are in view load. So as you can see when you scroll down, it makes it much quicker to scroll through the items, and they load a lot faster than they used to do. So that's going to save us quite a little bit of time once we go through this this game. So let's make a start with some of the new stuff. So two of the new rides that are in there are water rides. We've got bumper boats and paddle boats. Now both of these, once you set them off in a lake, the guests who go on them have free reign, and they literally just go off in the lake. They both can interact with each other, and they are timed kind of rides. So you set it for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. The guest goes out, floats around for that time, then pops back into the station. So I'll show you how they work in a few minutes. But first of all, let's go through some of the new scenery items. So first thing you'll notice up here, there's a new Western theme. So let's deselect everything else and let's get involved in here. So I'm not sure if a lot of this is new, but it's recategorized anyway. So we've got some new nature stuff. Like I said, some new cacti, prickly pears and that sort of thing. Like I said, these may have been there before, but they're now kind of in a new category anyway. So that's there. So in the props, we've got water tower, which we can post in. That's there. Mine carts and mine track, which is pretty decent. You can bring that in. You can take it on a little corner. It can also go up slopes. Now to go with the track, there's also supports, which can you pop underneath, and then it lifts up the track like that. So they're pretty cool, and they'll be great in sort of mining areas. So if you're doing like a mine train or like a Western theme, these will be great for that. So the other things on here, water spouts, which are kind of for the water tower. So they can just sort of pop on there like that, and then you got a little watery spout, which is lovely. So that's the sort of Western theme. I don't think there's anything new in the attachment. No, there isn't. So that's it for the Western theme. So that's pretty exciting. The other things that are new, we've got a new fire jet, which is kind of like a particle effect, which kind of pops down. So that links in with the water one, which was new in one of the last updates. We've now got those two, which is lovely. Some other effects we've got now in water. We've got this water curtain. This was the thing that crashed my game earlier, so hopefully it won't do the same today. So this new water curtain can be added to the side of paths. It can be added on any tile. It can be interacted with. People can walk through it. So this would be great for rides, log flumes, dark rides and stuff like that. where you could add this as part of like a themed framework. So they're pretty nice. We like those. Yes, they're good. And the other thing which is new in this one on the fountains is the jumping fountains. So now we have jumping fountains. Yay! They can be placed on paths. They can be placed on grass, pretty much anywhere. And they also can go underneath other theming features and in buildings as well. So yeah, happy days. So that's the new sort of theming stuff. Let's have a look at the new rides. And also water has been updated as well in the game. Again, which is why it crashed my build earlier. So let's dig down and get a little lake involved. I mean that's probably big enough. There we go. There's the new water. So if we zoom in, and you can see it's got a lovely kind of textured reflection effect on the water surface now, which is really nice. I think it looks really good, that does. And it also looks really great when we get the new rides in there. So let's put them in first. So we'll start with the bumper boats. So you place it in the water, and then this thing extends the station in and out. So let's pop that there. Open. Oh no, hold on. Let's get some more boats in than that. So on here, with the boat settings, you can change the boats. Currently, that's the only one in, but you can add more in depending on how long your station is. And also, you change the duration here. So up to 4 minutes 30 or as low as 1 minute 30. So we'll leave it at 2 minutes. Open that bad boy. And let's get a queue line in just so we can test this out. And a little exit path just so we're not going to be mean and make them run away. So let me just quickly put the price down as well, just so we can get people on there. So once they go in, they pop on and then they're off. So it's got a lovely little animation to this, where it's got a little water trail. There is sort of collision stuff going on in the water, and they generally just float around. Each individual boat will interact with each other, so if they collide, they will sort of bounce off each other like bumper cars would. So yeah, there they are. Just float around, do what they want. They go on their own little journey. I think it's a really good little addition, this. You can see why it took them a while to implement this. So we might get a little collision here. So as you can see, they do kind of interact with each other if they have a bounce. There we go. Little nudge to each other there. So there we go. And this guy seems to be following her. Stalker. Weirdo. So that's the bumper cars. If we add, bumper boats. Let's add in the paddle boats now. Let's put them over here. Push that out a few. There we are. And the same again in this one. You can choose the duration, the swan boats. And we also have paddle boats on this one, so there's two different sorts. We'll leave it as swan boats for now. Stick that up there. Not enough space between the water. Oh, maybe I've added too many in. Let's see if it works on 2. I don't know what it's telling me. Let's try that. Needs an exit. No, I don't know what it's telling me. I think I put it in the wrong place. Let's try and put it over the other side of the lake. So I feel as if I did something wrong with that one. No, it's still telling me it's too small. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that. I had it working earlier. Okay, so I was trying to place down the paddle boats, and like I said, I'm using my rubbish computer for this video, as my other computer is also playing up, and it crashed my game. So I'm having some issues with the water in these new rides. However, I think that's more down to my setup rather than the game. So that'll do us for this update. Now, in terms of the new stuff, I have shown you that. So there's the new UI improvements, the 2 new rides, we've got the new theming elements and the new effects. Most of the other stuff in the Alpha 15 update is fixes to a few other things in the game. So certain settings have been adjusted, steel coaster carts have been updated, and a few other bits and pieces like that. So nothing that notable, but it's mainly just little changes here and there. So this game, Parkitect, I highly recommend it. It's a brilliant little game and you can really make some amazing things on it. So it's still available on early access. You can get it through Steam, or I believe that you still get it through the official Parkitect website, which I think is themeparkitect.com. So I highly recommend it. Get the game, get it played, it's amazing. We'll keep doing these updates. Hopefully I'll have my computers fixed by the next one, but I just wanted to get this video out today just to show you what is new in this update on Alpha 15. Okay guys, thank you ever so much for watching this update. If you haven't already seen, we are also running a Parkitect build series on the channel at the moment. The videos for that one will be out at least once every week. The playlist and further details are available in the description down below. So please check that out and support the build series by giving us some suggestions, leaving us some comments, and generally just getting involved. So thank you guys for watching, and there'll be more from Parkitect very soon here on Pause Games. Thank you, bye!